Good morning, everyone. I have a studio full of beautiful autism mom today, and I just want to say it's a beautiful day, and I'm so blessed because this is a new day I've never seen before, so I thank God for waking me up this morning, because remember, you guys, tomorrow's not promised to any of us. So we want to be careful of what we say to people. We want to just love on them and make them know that they are somebody. So we want to do that. But today is a very, very special day today. First, before I introduce my special guest, I want to everybody to give a shout out to the DJ, Mr. Tariq Khan. Thank you, Tariq, so much for all that you. Thank you so much.
You are very
now,
welcome.
I'm not going to call his name. I'm going to let him introduce himself, but he's a very, very special person in my life. So I just want him to tell you who he is and what he does, okay?
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Chris Brown. I'm the Houston City Controller, a longtime friend of Miss Scott's, and have been supporting her organizations over the years. So happy to be here. Thank you. The question I get most often is, well, what is the City Controller? What does he do?
Yes, we want to know.
The City Controller, I'm the CFO and watchdog for the City of Houston, handle all the finances. So what does that mean? We have a debt portfolio that's about $14 billion that we manage. So all these things that we build out here in the city, the streets, the libraries, parks, all those things, we use bonds to build those. So we manage that. We have an investment fund that's about $5.5 billion, and that's the tax money that comes in. We manage that in-house. We do performance and financial audits, and among other things, we pay people. So that's why people are always calling me, hey, where's my check? Controller Brown. So it's a wonderful position. I'm now in my second term, and I would be remiss not to say that my walk in politics began with my father, Peter Brown, who was also a big supporter of you. And so Peter was a big philanthropist in Houston, but he loved him some Miss Scott, Miss Thelma Scott. And I think about 20 years ago, y'all connected, and he passed, unfortunately, about 5 years ago, but I've been trying to pick up the legacy and continue supporting organizations that he felt that were near and dear to his heart. So just happy to be here, and happy to support your organization and J&J Autism Voices, and hear about all the different groups and families. We have a relative who's got a child that's on the spectrum as well, so I have some experience with that. And it's a challenging road, but I think having supportive communities and folks that can help together work through these issues in life, it always makes it a little bit easier. So, keep loving on everyone, and enjoy the moment and enjoy the day, because you're right, you never know what happens in the future.
Right. I just wanted to say, and my daughter will too, just to thank you for picking up the slack after your dad passed to sponsor the scholarship for a student with a disability. Because I tell you one thing, that Peter Brown loved these kids in this program. He helped us to get started, he served on the board, and him and my husband had these kids spoiled, because at the time we had a 5,000 square foot office, right? The students worked for the organization, and guess what? Peter Brown made sure every kid had their own business cards. You hear me? They had their own business cards. When they go out, they would say, we're students with unique abilities. So they had their own business card to let you know that they worked for the organization at the time, which was Barbara Jordan Endeavors, but we still have the Barbara Jordan Endeavors Scholarship that Peter Brown and Miss Rosemary McGowan, which is still on the board, that sponsor the kids. So, Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much, because you stepped in, and I love you for that.
Love you. Thank you. Well, thank you for all you do, and keep going. I know you've been through some things.
Yes.
We keep in touch, and I know you've had some health challenges, and it's just a blessing that you're continuing to be selfless and put everyone else's needs in front of yours, and that's what makes Houston great. We need more people like that. So
yes.
Thank y'all very much.
And thank you so much. Keep praying. But I tell you guys, I want to say he's a man of honor. I don't care what time I call Chris, he's going to answer Miss Scott. So thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay,
Happy
all
to
right.
be here.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Wait a minute before you want to tell, come up front. You want to say something about his assistant. Come up front, sweetheart.
Oh, sure.
He is always calling Miss Scott, and he is awesome. Come on up here if you can say something.
Yes, ma'am. Well, we appreciate the invite.
Okay.
I know if Miss Scott comes calling, we come running. So we made sure to put it on the calendar as soon as we got the invite. And
all right. Thank you so much, and we'll wait. And Nick is waiting on your video, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Nick, you got his information, right? He's going to get the video for you. All right. Thank you so much.
Y'all.
Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you.
At this time, I want to turn it over to my amazing and beautiful co-host, you guys. Miss Leona, Filis, can you take it away?
All right. Hi, everybody. Oh, this is a supercharged event today. Yes. We have, we have a room. I don't know if you are on Facebook Live, because we have the Embracing Diversity radio show. We have Radio Debong. Look us up on Facebook. You will see all of the lovely ladies here today. We have ladies who have children or grandchildren who are on the spectrum. And I see that I have Zenova in here. Did you drive in today or yesterday? Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
She drove all the way in from Dallas, you guys. So let's give her a hand.
We have a lot of ladies here who have put time and effort, taken time out of their busy schedules to come here today to talk to you. So we will get to know some of these ladies and what some of their tips that they're going to give to maybe a family who has a new diagnosis of autism spectrum disorder for their child. We also, I have a lot of tips that I like to give to parents. The first one, and I'll just go ahead and start it off, get your child on the interest list for Medicaid waiver programs. Unfortunately, the waiting list for the best Medicaid waiver program is CLASS, and the waiting list is 15, 16 years. It is free. Their services are free. They will help your child, but you have to sign them up as soon as you get a diagnosis. So that's my tip.
All right.
So thank you.
All right. Before we get started, I'm going to give everybody about a minute to talk. But Z has some information she need to give out. But I also have another special guest. She's not a grandmother, mother on the autism spectrum, but she is one of our scholarship sponsors. So today, she's coming talking about some goodies, okay? So she's following Nick. So come on, Dr. Pena. Okay.
Yes.
Give her that. Come right here. Okay, Dr. Pena, go right ahead.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, I like your hat, you guys. Oh, sharp. I love it. I love it.
My name is Eve Pena. I'm here today to present. Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Sorry, I should have him. But also present $1,000 to Safe Diversity. So,
you guys, this is awesome. Mr. Mike Hunt said, he was asking me, he said, well, the radio show Embrace Diversity is for you to raise money. We turned to Embrace Diversity fundraiser. So look at here, you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Ms. Scott, when Safe Diversities do so much for the community with all abilities, and these scholarships go to kids that graduate and go on to college of all abilities.
Right.
So that is what's one of the most amazing things that I don't see anybody else doing except Mama Scott.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too, dog. Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh my, y'all gonna make me cry today. And Krista gonna make me cry. My daughter says no tears. Okay. Miss Williams, can you go ahead? She has something here that she's want to pass out to all the ladies. I don't know if she have enough or whatever. Okay.
Oh, yes. I actually brought just some information about our scholarship program, since that's what we're talking about. And so we actually have scholarships for every level. So our kids are sixth grade through 11th grade are our ambassadors. And so they are receiving as of this year, they will receive a book scholarship, which is $200. We had a sponsor that sponsored 1,000. And so we was like, okay, well, we can give that to one person, or we can bless 5 kids. And so we're looking at that to be able to bless 5 kids that are through that grade level, which is 6th grade through 11th grade. And then we have our senior scholarships, which is what Miss Pena just donated to. And so she was a sponsor of one of our kids who are going to receive our 3 pillar scholarships. So we are super excited about that. And then we also have, which I am super excited about, I'm like, okay, I know many of you, we have kids that are going off to college. guess what? If they are a part of our program and they receive a scholarship and they go on to college, they can still participate in Safe Diversity Communities throughout their college career and receive a $1,000 scholarship.
We've been trying to get that for a while now.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so we're super excited about that. So we do have students who are already participating in this program that have graduated from the last 2 years during the pandemic, the craziness, but they are in school, they are doing well, and they are taking advantage of the scholarships that we have to offer. And so we are so excited. So I'm excited to be able to pass this information on to everyone and look forward to working with you guys in the future.
All right.
Okay, at this time, Z, you want to give everyone while Leona is talking, you want to give them their one about the organization. You want to pass that down?
I sure
She already
will.
knows I want to be talking. All right. Well, I thought maybe the first people to start this off will be the co-founders of Autism Moms of Houston, Andreza.
Okay, you
Adriana?
guys, I'm gonna give
All
y'all
right.
like in 1 minute each one of y'all to talk and
Yes,
say something real,
yes.
but we can get all the mothers can have a chance to
Thank
talk.
you.
Okay?
Thank you so much for having us, Mama Scott and Leona and the whole team at Save Diversities. My name is Adriana Johnson, one of the co-founders, along with the fabulous Andresa Carleo of Autism Moms of Houston, pro bodybuilder and mom, autism mom to a fabulous 8-year-old who has taught me all about, walking the journey and seeing the world differently. I guess my tip for the moms would be to always make sure that your cup is full. We cannot be serving our kids around and doing everything that we do as autism moms. We're running on fumes, we're running on empty. It's very important that we do something for ourselves. In my case, I emphasize and I help with physical activity, exercise. And so a lot of the things, our journeys are different, and I would love for my co-founder, Andresa, to share hers as well.
Hi, my name is Andresa Carleo. I am the mom of a 20 years old autistic and blind. His name is Alex. We have a co-founder group now for 4 years. I'm very grateful and honored to be here. Mama Scott and Leona, you guys is part of the foundation and the image and the example that motivates me and Adriana to continue work. As a mother of a severe autistic kid and blind, there is a lot of challenge. But one thing that I learned, and that is don't isolate yourself. We have many people here that run support group organization. I can mention Belinda, and that was the initiative for me to get together with other moms. And so that's the key. Don't isolate yourself. Find families that go through similar situation, and believe in me, it's not the end of the world. There is a lot that we can do, and we gotta believe in our kids. We gotta be there for them.
Thank you so much. Come on up, too. Come on up, you can do next. Who else up here? Come on, you guys. Okay, Belinda.
Tell us about the journey.
Keisha. Okay, come on, you guys.
Am I going first?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Belinda, and I am the founder with my son Sergio of Raising Awesome Awareness. And we're from Liberty County, so it's a small little town out east of Houston. And here also I have Candace and Marion. They're part of my team as well.
Okay, Candace and Mary, y'all come over here closer with us.
And so our purpose is to just bring awareness, acceptance, inclusion to our hometown in Liberty. Me and Candace are from Liberty. We don't have a lot of resources in our community, so our goal is to bring that into our community, and especially events, free events that we host for families, which a lot of our families are from out of town as well. So it's just for anybody and everybody.
Travel.
Yeah.
Well, that's
And-
what you have to do. I mean, you have to go where they have the events.
And then
Let me say something about Candace. Candace, you're gonna talk. Candace is on one of my committees. Candace is committee that pulls everything together. Her and Keisha, and also Dr. Pena. So I just want to thank them so much because they pulled these together along with Attorney Filis. Yeah, thank you so much. Go ahead and finish.
And I think like one tip is, I think that really is awesome is friendships. I think that's one thing that I feel that Sergio was never going to experience. And throughout these years, probably the last top 10 years, we made a lot of friendships. And he made a lot of friendships. And even though that he's nonverbal, you should see them together. Like Travion, CJ, and everybody, they just love each other. And it's pure love, and it's really beautiful.
Yep. The true meaning of love needs no words.
Yes.
The true meaning of love needs no words. They don't even utilize words to communicate, but when you see them come together, you can just feel the genuine love. And even Ryson. So Ryson is actually verbal, but he loves our boys to death.
He does.
Yes.
So we thank you for actually planting that seed, because a lot of kids that are not on that level really don't have an interest in, dealing with our kids that are on a lower level. So thank you for that. I'm sorry.
Can you tell us a little bit about rights real quick?
Yes, my name is Marion Campbell, and I'm a mother. I'm a mother myself. My son's more behavioral, so my journey's been a little bit different, but nonetheless, we all have the same walk, the same. My number one tip would be to know your rights and the rights of your child. Yes. Because you are more empowered the more educated that you are. Right. And I am thankful that I went the route that I did and educated myself more, and that is why I spend my time also helping other parents and letting them know that all the services that are out there, because it's not always forthcoming information. Yes. And you have to pull it out, and it also helps whenever you have parents that are in different stages of the walk than you are. We find our friendships within the community that we have because they have walked the walk before I did. And our sons might not be the exact same, but we all have tips to give each other. And our kids benefit from it as much as we do.
If y'all can check out the Facebook page for our radio show, Embracing Diversity, our moms are going to go ahead and put some more tips down in the Facebook group, okay? And links to their special nonprofits and their groups that they've found a lot of help with. All right. Thank you, Keisha.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Oh, did you finish, Keisha?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
My co-host said you're done.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Keisha, come on.
Well, good evening, good morning, and all that good stuff today. My name is Keisha Gonzalez Carr. I grew up in Cleveland, but I live in Humble now. But one of the things I would like to tell, a new parent or a parent that's going through things right now is keep your connection with God, because your faith has a lot to do with what you're doing.
Hand on that one, baby. Hand on that one.
Because I know with me, when I disconnected with God and try to isolate myself when I'm trying to go and raise my son through all this, like, I can say now even my faith has really strengthened right now, because without my friends, my family, and just staying connected with everybody, it's a big part of it. And my son, CJ, is 21, and I have an organization called CJ Foundation, and we're on Facebook as well. Okay. And but that's one.
Can you give it to them, please?
Yes, ma'am. It says CJ Autism Foundation. It's on Facebook. That's right now. We're rebuilding a lot of things right now, but God is able. Amen. Yes, ma'am. So, but I just want to piggyback on what they said. Yeah, just the friendships and connections that we all have, and even though we have different organizations and everything, we all come together for everything that we do.
Yes, we do. Thank you, ladies. Now, there's a lady. So sometimes we come into problems. We have problems because there's a language barrier. Sometimes there are just different groups where it's not easy to be a parent with a child with special needs. There's a lot of disconnect and shaming, and that's unfortunate. But as moms and grandmothers together, we support each other. And we have a lady here who's going to be speaking in a different language, but she has a message too.
My name is Samira Sherwani. मेरे सन का नाम है जिब्रान शेरवानी, and 19 ईयर्स का है, मगर मैं उसके साथ बहुत अच्छी तरीके से रहती हूँ और वो मुझसे बहुत खुश रहता है और बहुत ही मतलब अच्छा बच्चा है और आगे बढ़ने की कोशिश करता है और ये मेरे लिए एक बहुत अल्लाह का गिफ्ट है कि उसने मुझे दिया है उसने और मैं खुश हूँ कि मुझे इतनी अच्छी चीज़ अल्लाह ने दी है. Thank you.
All right. Let me say something. I just wanted to say, because she's speaking a different language, but Radio Devon, Embracing Diversity Show, is about diversity. Yes. So we have to reach out to everyone. And I thank her so much for coming. Her husband was a part of Radio Devon. He had a show, but he's passed away. So we want to reach out to you guys. Get her number and reach out to her because she's still kind of fragile. She's still mourning her husband, and I understand. Because my husband been dead for going on 14 years, and I miss him every day. So you have to know he was the breadwinner of the family. She lost her husband, you guys. So let's reach out to her and love on her and try to help her with whatever information she needs. We love you today, darling. Thank you for coming. Because I am a proud. Because listen, I'm a proud autism grandmother, and I love these mothers. You guys, I'm so honored today. I may be crying before I leave. I'm like, talk, y'all making me cry.
Mrs. Scott is gonna cry. That's for sure. Now, again, we embrace people with all kinds of differences, right. Even blue and purple hair. So come on up. All right, ladies. Oh. This okay. Purple's my favorite, so she's going first. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You first.
Purple's
Okay.
my favorite color.
Okay.
My name is Alicia. I'm a grandmother of a child on the spectrum who also has other disabilities. I'm part of a group called Families on the Spectrum, which is on Facebook, and Autism Moms Give Back, which we do things for families at Christmas time and other times. My tip would be to get some support and don't lose yourself. If you have to turn on a song and dance away your troubles for a few minutes, don't forget who you are in the process of going through this journey. And also don't compare yourself to anybody else's journey. We're all on the same path, but they are different. So, I mean, same journey, but different paths. So what you see someone else do, your child may not do it. So don't be discouraged. Just keep pushing through. That's it.
That was good. Very good.
Thank you. That
All
was
right, the
great
pressure
tip.
is on, Lydia.
Okay, Lydia. Oh, Lydia look prettier than her blue hair.
And
'Cause
after
guess what, Lydia?
After Lydia, we're going to take a short commercial break, okay?
But I want to say after Lydia, you look beautiful. Because guess what? My favorite color is blue.
So my name is Lydia. I'm actually a mother of 4 wonderful boys, 22 twin boys who are 14 years old, believe it or not, and my youngest one who's 12. My twins are on the spectrum, and we're actually, survivors of domestic violence. So when these ladies gives you advice of self-care, support group, do it. Go outside in the community, expose your kids to the community because you never know what's going on behind doors and when you're going to need that group.
Right.
You go through this journey and you're going to build different support groups, not just one. So don't be afraid of when people turn their backs on you because it's too much for some people to handle. Self-care, please don't be afraid to reach out to your doctor. Take care of your health. I actually became a runner because I was just losing it, and my kids lost a parent by choice, and I knew that it was going to be my choice if they lost me. So mental health, please, medicine, therapy, counseling, and again, just surround yourself with people. It's not going to be the same people all the time, so don't be afraid to lose them. Give yourself a lot of grace. Because you're doing an amazing job, something that other parent can handle. So, thank you.
Thank you, darling. Now we're going to take a short break right now. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are tuned in to the most Dabang station of Houston, Radio Dabang 99.5 FM.
You don't just have dreams, you have goals. And you're going to make them happen. That's why you wait for the sale. You check the promo codes and you find the best deal. At Discount Power, you know it doesn't matter if you're saving for a rainy day, an unexpected repair, or a college degree. It all helps. That's why we offer affordable electricity plans. We want to help you save today so you can live your dream tomorrow. Discount Power, helping you save on electricity. Visit discountpowertx.com and sign up now. PUCT number 10177.
माह रमजान जब भी आता है सुकून और खुशियां लाता है, और इस पाक महीने की इन खुशियों को दोगुना कर रहा है इंपीरियल ग्रोसरी स्टोर एंड किचन। इंपीरियल ग्रोसरी स्टोर एंड किचन कहता है नो टेंशन। रमजान का महीना पूरे इत्मीनान के साथ मनाइए। रमजान के लिए डिस्काउंटेड रेट्स यानी बड़ी बचत। इंपीरियल है एक मुकम्मल ग्रोसरी स्टोर, कम रेट्स और आला क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट्स की गारंटी के साथ। सहरी और इफ्तारी के लिए फ्रेश फ्रूट्स और हलाल ज़बीहा मीट एक ही छत तले। ग्रोसरी, फूड आइटम्स और हाउस होल्ड आइटम्स मार्केट से कम कीमतों पर। रमजान की तैयारियां इंपीरियल स्पाइस एंड किचन के साथ। आप भी शुरू कर दीजिए और आज ही विजिट कीजिए इंपीरियल स्टोर, लोकेटेड ऑन द हार्ट ऑफ शुगरलैंड, prime location of Highway 6 and Voss Road, 11947 South Texas Highway 6, or call 281-957-4200. इंपीरियल है तो भरोसा है।
रमजान आ गया है कि रमजान आ गया।
ह्यूस्टन, हो जाओ तैयार।
Showfest presents the one, the only Arijit Singh. Live in concert at NRG Arena, May 20th. हमारी जनरेशन की सबसे mesmerizing और soulful आवाज। Tickets 1-888 Showfest. That's 1-888-746-9337 or showfest.com.
तुम्हें पता है मैं क्या सोच रही थी?
क्या?
बच्चों को लेके बल्कि सबको लेके उन शहरों में जाया जाए जहाँ हम बड़े हुए थे, या फिर जिनके बारे में किताबों में पढ़ा था। हमारे बच्चों ने तो सिर्फ सुना ही होगा। मतलब पाकिस्तान, इंडिया, दुबई।
ओ बस भाई, हौसला रखो, ज्यादा नहीं हो गया, जेब अपनी है।
साथ साथ अगर उम्रे की सादत हासिल हो जाए और वो भी फ्री वीजे के साथ।
अच्छा, अब ना तुम ख्वाब देख रही हो।
क्यों ना देखूं? जब मेरे ख्वाबों को पूरा करने के लिए चेजफुल ट्रैवल्स जो हो, उनके पास है स्टूडेंट डिस्काउंट, टीचर डिस्काउंट, यूथ डिस्काउंट और हज पैकेजेस। आपके ख्वाबों को हकीकत बनाए। चेजफुल ट्रैवल्स, 281-506-0043, 281-506-0043। अरे ओ तुर्रम खान।
जी बोलिए।
सुना है तुम हर सवाल का जवाब जानते हो।
अरे ऐसा वैसा, आजमाइश शर्त है।
तो फिर ये बताओ कि केटरिंग करवाने के लिए कौन सी बातों का ख्याल रखना चाहिए? बोलो बोलो।
पहली बात, मेन्यू सिलेक्शन। ऐसा मेन्यू जिसमें वाइड वैरायटी हो, जैसे कि एपेटाइजर में भेल पूरी, पानी पूरी, चिकन 65, मैंगो जिंजर, लाहौरी फिश। डिजर्ट स्टेशन में लपे शीरी, गुलाब जामुन, मैंगो चॉकलेट मूज। लाइव ग्रिल स्टेशन में गोट चॉप्स, तवा कबाब, सब कुछ मिलेगा।
ओए होए, इतनी वैरायटी।
और दूसरा ये कि प्रेजेंटेशन ऐसी हो कि सब दंग रह जाए।
तुम्हारा मतलब मेहमान और मेजबान दोनों की शान के ऐन मुताबिक बैकयार्ड इवेंट्स की केटरिंग भी अवेलेबल हो। वेल ट्रेन्ड, वेल ड्रेस्ड सर्विंग स्टाफ भी।
जी जनाब, जायका तो ऐसा होना चाहिए कि ताइयां, भाभियां, फुफियां सबकी सब खुश हो जाएं।
ओए होए, क्या बात।
अरे वही तो। और आखिरी बात, प्राइसिंग ऐसी हो कि खुशी दिल से महसूस हो।
यानी कि खुशियाँ रहमत बने, किसी पर जहमत नहीं।
मैं बोलूं? Contact Noor Chaudhary for all your catering needs at 979-224-3552, 979-224-3552.
जिंदगी में हादसा एक बार होता है पर हमेशा याद रहता है। एक्सीडेंट हो जाए तो कौन आपके बिल्स पे करेगा? आपको जरूरत है एक ऐसे अटॉर्नी की जो आपके साथ खड़ा रहे। जेम्स पर्किंस आपके हक के लिए इंश्योरेंस कंपनी से लड़ेगा। जेम्स पर्किंस आपके हक का पैसा आपको दिलवाएगा। जेम्स पर्किंस आपका केस जीतेगा तभी अपनी फीस लेगा। जेम्स पर्किंस 30 साल से पर्सनल इंजरी और एक्सीडेंट क्लेम केसेस जीत रहा है। अपने केस की फ्री असेसमेंट करवाएं। आपकी जबान में बात करें। अभी कॉल करें 713-781-0660, 713-781-0660.
You're listening to Radio Dabang, 99.5 FM, Houston's real Bollywood station. Be Dabang.
But to show you guys, we back again. Thelma Scott here, the host. I'm along with my co-host, Attorney Leona Filis, and you guys, we are back and we are ready.
Yes.
Okay, for our
yes.
next guest. Come
yes,
on up,
Miss
please.
Angela.
Angela and Tiffany. Tiffany, come on this side over here if you're getting ready. All right.
Okay. Oh, the radio.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay, we live. Yes, I just want to say my name is Angela Kimball. I am a mom, just a mom of 2 boys, 24, Trey, and Jalen's 21. I do a lot in my community when it comes to autism. I'm just there to be a help to anyone that needs help, anyone that needs to have any advice, anybody that needs help when anybody that's on the spectrum. I'm with a nonprofit called Cafe Zoo. We do a lot in our community. We have things. I have a thing that I do is called Coffee Talk, and we get together moms and we just talk. If we just want to cry, if we just want to just share with each other and just do what we can to help each other along the way. My tip for moms for me is don't isolate yourself.
Yes.
Because I did that. I was the woman in my closet crying every day because I didn't know how to handle my situation I was in. But due to meeting beautiful women along the way, just not Cafe Zoo, we got Special Moms, Autism Moms Are Beautiful, CJ's Foundation, so with that helped me a lot with my struggles that I was going through. And at the end of the day, you never let nobody tell you what your child can do and what he cannot do. Yes. That's right. I am living proof of that. Trey I never thought I'd see the day he'd sit in the movie theater. We're doing it. I never thought we'd sit in and do a play. We're doing it. I never thought I'd see the day that Jalen would be having a job, but we're doing it. So don't ever I don't care who it is, doctors, friends, family, mom, dad, sister, brother, don't let nobody tell you what your kid can't do because they can do anything if they put their mind to it. And I just want to just share that and just share my story with you guys and let you know it's not a curse. It's not the end of the world. It's not like, okay, this is what I got to deal with and I got to figure it out. You have people around you. Let people in. Let people help you because this is what it's all about. This is a journey that you cannot, and I repeat, cannot do by yourself. And absolutely keep God involved because that's the only that's the only thing that keeps me going. Amen. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tiffany. I am a proud autism mom of a princess. Her name is Skylar Grace, and I am in the process of starting a foundation to spread awareness regarding Skylar, but at the moment I am a business owner. My business stemmed from Skylar. It is called Princess Event Planning because Skylar is the princess. Thank you. I have my own ballroom in Baytown, Texas.
Baytown?
Yes.
Oh my God, the Ganders?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So my journey is because of Skylar Grace. She's 9 years old. She also has some developmental delays and other health issues, but she is definitely a warrior. I have 2 tips, actually.
All right.
My first tip is to definitely make sure you socialize. I met Candace at the play area in Chick-fil-A. And we have been rocking ever since. And she is the one that helped me. She gave me the resources that I needed because all I had was a diagnosis. And I didn't know where to start. But I knew that God was on my side because the doctors had basically wrote my daughter off. They said she wasn't going to talk. She was going to need leg braces to walk. Now she won't be quiet or still. Okay? So it's
I can commiserate with that.
So it's very important that you realize, that the doctors are not God. You have to keep pushing.
Yes.
It is a sacrifice. I couldn't work a normal 9 to 5 because that time I was taking care of my grandfather. My mom is a stroke patient. She's paralyzed. I have a lot on my plate. Also with my daughter. But you have to keep fighting, and it takes a sacrifice. We did therapy 5 days a week for 3 hours a day. When doctor said just write her off, throw her on medicine, I was not going to do that. So we implemented therapy, and my daughter is, she's high functioning, but she's still on the spectrum, but I'm so proud of her. So definitely utilize your resources. If you see somebody cute in Chick-fil-A, talk to them. They may can help you. And another important tip, especially for me, is don't feel guilty about having some you time. I would go to events. I would be at a wedding stressed out, like, what is my daughter doing? What is she okay? We had severe separation issues. Don't feel guilty about having mom time, about going out and doing what you need to do to provide for your child. You know, it is a journey, but if we all come together and we all, you know, utilize each other's resources, we help each other and pull each other up, we can all make it through this.
Right.
Yes. Thank you.
And Mama Scott, I want to say one thing about Tiffany. She, you might not have an organization, but you sow a lot of seeds into us that do. You bless all of our organizations like you definitely. So that's, you're going to continue to flourish with flavor all over you because you plant those seeds to help us and give these events that we get.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. You guys are touching my heart. But as Z talked about the scholarship, Andressa, you want to come back up and say a little something?
It's amazing that you can say my name. Most of people say Andrea, or they cannot. It just, see, I love you.
Listen,
it's rubbing
my
off.
word's good because my disability, and I'm saying it correct. Oh,
hey, talking about diversity, Brasilia here. Hello, Brazil.
All right. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to thank her, so we're so proud. But she wants to tell my daughter, is a scholarship coordinator, but she wants to tell her about her daughter. She's a part of our program now.
Yes, I have been blessed big time by getting to know you and Leona on this journey. I always tell that you guys are the foundation for Autism Mamas of Houston. Are the first face that I remember knocking on the door and open the door and embrace us. So that has had a huge impact on my life. I'm forever grateful. I really am. And then to be now in a position that Alexia, which is Alex Simley, my daughter, to benefit from the hard work that you guys have. I was, the last meeting that I was working, but I was listening. Leona, you guys are amazing. People, they need to look more and check you guys out because it is a hard work. And it requires so much dedication. And I was so pleased to see my daughter being part of it. I think we focus on our kids that are disabled, but there's a lot that goes on with the siblings. Yes. And sometimes we have to put so much effort, time, like I do with Alex, because he does depend on me for everything. And even if I try, I still have that guilty for Alexia and for Zan. I'm always trying. I'm always going to be trying. But people like you does make a difference for us. Make life much better. So I'm forever grateful. I carry you both as an example, as I do for all of you guys. As I said, I found what I decided for any parents is to find the people that are gonna help make a difference in your life. You know, for many years, I was alone. I felt alone. And the only reason I could give more, that I could do better for Alex's situation was from all the people that has crossed my path. And all of them are here behind me. So it's very emotional to be here and to say thank you to you guys. And thank you, Mama Scott. I'm forever grateful.
I want to see some more video of Alex playing piano.
Yes. But I just wanted to say about the scholarship. Her daughter will be getting a scholarship this year from Safe Diversity.
For those of you that don't know her, she was on our community outreach event this month, and we're so proud of her.
We're so proud of her.
Yes.
But as long as she is meeting the criteria throughout her college career, she'll be getting a scholarship from Safe Diversity. Okay, Leona, you can take it over now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm taking over. Okay. So my mom, an autism grandmother, called my cell phone, not the studio, and it was a while ago. So she may have turned off already. But we wanted to say hi to her, Miss Gail.
Can you come over make sure you on the...
For a lot of you that are on Facebook, you know Gail Filis because she will like and comment on your on your post,
on everything you do.
And you know it's her because she doesn't use punctuation for some reason. I don't know what it is.
It doesn't matter. She supports you.
She supports each and every one of you, and so she's one of my biggest supporters, and she gets it, and so she loves each and every one of you that's here today. So, thank you all for coming today. Who wants to talk a little bit more, Mrs. Scott?
Well, we have to talk about our autism program. We have to talk about what's coming up next. We also have to talk about our J&J autism program. We're going to talk about our King and Queen for March, our St. Patrick's Day King and Queen, and also our scholarship essay and art contest. So you can talk about one and you can talk about the other.
Who here has a child who likes video games? Okay. All right. Oh, 2 hands. Okay. Even the DJ, I'm guessing you're the child. So yes, you like it too. So I think one of the things that we're thinking about doing for J&J Autism Voices is giving them a platform one day a month maybe for like an hour or so where they can get on to, what is it called?
Discord.
Okay, so this is above my head, so if I misspeak, I'm sorry.
It's above mine too, so y'all
So
go ahead.
we're
autism mom, y'all take it away.
We're going to set up a social interaction for the kids that like to play video games. And it's just going to be online through Discord where they can play different video games at the same time. And it'll be a safe place.
Yes.
And it'll be a social interaction for some of our kids that have a problem, challenge with interacting with peers.
Yes.
So, Zenova, do you know more about this yet? Is your one of your sons is like setting it up?
Yes.
Okay.
That is Jordan.
Okay.
And so he has already set it up. He is super excited about getting that started, and so we're just waiting for us to launch that out. But yeah, they're excited because they use it anyway. You know, we have kids that are not on the spectrum. You know, they are, you know, computer and, you know, social media and all that stuff. They do all those things really, really well, and they can teach us a whole lot. So we're like, okay, but we're excited about everything that we have going on, and we know that this is something that's near and dear to our heart because we do have boys that are on the spectrum. And so Jonathan just had a birthday.
Oh, yes.
He just had a birthday.
Happy birthday
they
to
sung
him
happy
air.
birthday to him on air.
Yes. See, before we close out, can you tell the ladies here just a little bit about your story with Josiah is on the spectrum?
No, so you want me to cry again, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Just a little.
Okay.
Just a
well,
little.
I am like many of you. I was told that my son was. We had him tested at the age of 3, and they told me that he was not autistic. And at that time, Josiah did not speak. And so I learned sign language, and I taught sign language to my daughter and myself and him to be able to communicate with him. And I'm like reading these books and saying, okay, I see this, and whatever. And we have a wonderful doctor that we're still with until this day that listened. And so one of my tips is if you have a doctor that is does not hear you, because you can listen, but we need them to hear us as a mom, hear what we're saying. And if they don't, find somebody else. We write their check. Find somebody else. So I was very blessed to have the doctor who listened to what I was saying. We did a lot of testing. At the age of 3, they said no, but then I kept going and kept saying something's not right, and and they say this myth, boys develop slower than girls. That's a myth, and that's a lie. I don't know. they can put that back. That's a lie. And so we have that intuition, and we know that it's there. We know that the dots are not connecting. Because in our world, 2 + 2 = 4. In that world, is not equaling 4. So we have to do. Then he began to speak. We had him tested again at the age of 6, and we were told he needed to go to this special school and things that he would never be able to do. Mm-hmm. And I can sit here and say that my son is 20 years old. He graduated in a regular class.
Yes, he did.
I had to fight what this mama said right here, to where you know your rights. You know what you're supposed to do. You know when you go in there and you know you talking more than what they know, they be like, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, they be like, okay, wait, she know what she talking about. So we have been through a lot. He has been bullied in school. I used to work outside the home, and I had to quit my job because my son was being bullied in 3rd grade. Mm-hmm. And he was being bullied because he wanted to dress up. He loves wearing ties. So he's my one that when you say party, he gonna get decked out. He gonna get decked out for the party. Tie, everything, black shoes, tie. He be like, and then when we come out there, we got some jeans on. He said, where y'all going? Yes, and that's him. He loves it. And just having that support and just being able to, when he did graduate, I mean, I cried his entire senior year because I didn't know. There were times to where he was bullied in high school, to where he was jumped on by 3 boys.
Mm-hmm. High school boys. When we're talking with our schools and trying to educate them on things that are going on, sometimes they want to dismiss us. Yes. And so that's what happened. I got dismissed. For 3 months, for 3 to 4 months, I got dismissed. Right.
And then when that happened, y'all know when something happened to our babies, what happens? You turn into Mother Bear. You turn into Mother Bear, the claws come out, and you ready, and I'm just going to put it out there. Miss Anova was ready to go to jail. I was ready to start my prison ministry behind my child.
Was Aunt Delisa with you? Because
Aunt Delisa, yeah. So we know, and you have that. So when you have that support system that's around you, it is amazing. And so his brother, which is the one, he was willing to fight people that were older than he was because protecting Josiah. And he went up to a little boy. He was like, oh, so you're the one that's bullying my brother? And he was like, me bullying? And he was like, he said, yeah, you. He said, you ready to fight? I'm like, no, you can't do this.
Let me say something. Let me break it up for a minute. Because before she got off her job, I couldn't understand why every time that I turn around, this is when our daughter was in school. Jocelyn was getting expelled for school. She didn't want to tell her mom to get in trouble, so she came down here. I said, Jocelyn, what's wrong with you? I said, every other week you're getting expelled from school. Every month you're getting expelled from school. What's going on with you? She said, but I won't tell mom and dad because I won't get no whoop. But I had to fight because they're bullying my brother. She fight. She got expelled from school maybe 20 times.
Yeah, and then, you got to go and you got to fight that.
And I told her, I said, listen here, she was directed to Chick-fil-A. I said, you need to go to school and find out what's going on. Do you want Mama Bear, me to come up there to Arlington ISD? So she went to the school and found out what was going on, and she been a autism advocate mama ever since.
Yes, I am very much so. I tell people
she's at 2 schools, every school. I don't know how many she be
quite
at.
A bit, and I just, I meet parents and I let them know. Because when the diagnosis came, it was like, I don't know for many of you, but it's like a weight is lifted off your shoulders.
Right.
Because you know that something is wrong, and then somebody tells you what it is, and you're like, I can breathe. I can, it's like I can exhale, and it's like, okay, now you hit the ground running. And so it's like, okay, what do I need to do? Who do I need to connect with? And that, and all these things. And it was just, it was just amazing. And it's like, okay, because you're going to have the negativity. That's going to always be there. And so you just have to push past that. And I heard of one mom said that they was able to go to the movies. I can tell you right now, there are many times we done got put out. We done got put out of movie theaters. We done, all these things. And so before I knew, I would take him to the store not knowing that, that was just sending him over the edge. And we would have a meltdown. I've had people to tell me I was a bad parent. And you just need to spank him. And I'm like,
that was my dad.
And I'm like, and so when he was younger, I used to carry a card and it would say, what you can do for me is you can pray for us. Yes. I have a son with autism. Right. And I would list things. And so I would just very quietly reach into my purse and hand that card to whoever was saying whatever to us at that time. And when they read that card, it was like, oh, okay, everything changed. Everything changed. And I'm like, oh my God. And there were times where we go to the store and you get too close to the shelf, everything is coming off the shelf. And I'm like, you got that one, you put something in the basket, it comes out of the basket. You put it in the basket, it comes out of the basket. So we had to have a double basket. You got your own basket and Mama got her basket because everything's coming out of the basket. But then I learned. And so it's a learning process, even when they transition out of our, schools, and they transition into adulthood. That's a whole nother ball game. There's a whole nother, but, I tell parents that I meet, find that support group, just know that you're not alone. Because the enemy tells us you're alone. Nobody understands what you're going through. Your family not going to understand. That's a lie. You sit them down and you explain to them what's going on. So my family, it was hard. It was hard because he didn't want to be touched. You could not touch him. And then he didn't do well with male figures. So if you were a man and you're coming into my space, he's screaming bloody murder, and it's like, well, why is he crying? And I'm like, because you done got too close. I need you to back up. And they was like, well, he just don't like me. No. He doesn't know how to express, and he's being protective, and we've got to give him his space. We got to be able to do these things, and you have to just learn who they are, because they are some phenomenal kids.
Yes, they are.
I mean, oh my goodness. It's just, I'm like, Lord, thank you. Because the world says, they're over here. No. And I tell them, no, our kids are not over here. Our kids are, y'all need to fall in line. We right. They need to fall in line.
I just want to say, let me say this, Z, about my son-in-law. He's a big crybaby. Her husband is. When Josiah graduated, listen, he cried harder than Z. He cried like a baby. He just said, I'm so proud of my son, because they said he never graduated. They said he never talked, he never do anything. He graduated. But he kept asking his mom, because it was during the pandemic, he was 20 when he graduated. He kept asking her, where was the stage at? He know there need to be a stage somewhere for him to walk across, because he know his sister walked across the stage, because the school had not decided whether they was going to have the in-person graduation. So they found a date at Texas Stadium, and we went.
AT&T. He was excited, and
he would cross that stage. And
he didn't. Yeah, he didn't. Yes, he didn't get to experience the prom and all those different things.
Yeah, because the pandemic.
So y'all know when their life changes or something shifts.
Right.
I mean, it's like meltdown, and it's like, oh, how do I go through this? How do I do? And how do I?
Used to routine.
Yeah, yes. And it's like, I mean, I remember when he was a kid, I would have to go to Walmart or go to the store a certain way. And if I deviated from the route, oh my, shoes would, shoes go flying out the window. He take his clothes off, and I'm like, we get to the store, he has no clothes on, and I'm like, and he's pointing. He wasn't speaking, but he was pointing at me like, okay, like, where are my socks, where are my shoes? And I'm like, boo, you threw them out the window. I'm like, I ain't got nothing else for you.
They're way back there.
You know, he threw the bottle out the window, and then he would just point, and I'm like, oh, because I breastfed. I'm like, no, that's done. That is over with. You threw it out the window. But it was, I mean, just now to just, he's so loving, and they're so caring, and it's just amazing to watch him with other people and just wanting to be, you know, a help. He always wants to help.
They just want to belong. They just want to belong.
It's all about inclusion.
It's about inclusion. Come on, Candace, tell
so
us.
I want to say before we get ready to get off of here.
Before we go off, say a little bit about your baby, because I know you go through some changes too. Come on, say it, but then we're going to talk about, then Keisha has an announcement. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Challenge, because I know you go through some challenges as well. You know, we talk every week.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. My name is Candace. I have a son. His name is Trevion. I'm trying to keep it together. He's 21. So I just want to say one thing before I continue on. Everybody seems to think that autism ends at 18. No. And it does not. Every child does not develop to be able to function as what they say, quote unquote, normal in society. So that's something that is near and dear to my heart. So for me, I do work with Belinda. We started, of course, together with Raising Awesome Awareness. We have Special Moms as well, which is a mom support group, and we're working on something for probably next month. But I do have a very small group. It's called We Rock Autism. Yes. And I believe in doing community events. Yes. And the reason being is because when you take your babies out into the community, it's not just a lesson for your child. It is a lesson for the community.
Yes. Yes.
And that is so important.
Yes.
Because
yes.
autism is not going away.
No.
It is not. It was not that prevalent when my son got diagnosed.
Yes.
When I tell you these numbers have basically tripled since my son was diagnosed. So, with that being said, like she said, she used to hand out that card to individuals that did not understand what was transpiring when they saw the meltdown. Just a little bit of kindness is really all that we need at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And another thing, if you are a business owner, a little compassion for your employees that have children on the spectrum.
Yes.
Sometimes they might be late. They may need to leave. That does not mean that they're not a good employee. You don't know the struggles that they are going through at home. That's right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, I just want to.
Okay, before we make an announcement, Keisha has an announcement, and let's make an announcement.
Okay, just real quick, this weekend we're hosting a picnic in the park at Scotts Park in Humble, Texas. It's 8510 Will Clayton Parkway. You can find information on Facebook at CJ Autism Foundation. It's from 5 to 7 p.m. It's loving family event. Everybody come together. And a lot of times moms that don't know each other, families don't know each other, come together. And the same thing, we just get together and meet and love on each other.
Awesome. Well, we just want to say thank you guys, everyone that's here. We definitely I look forward to working with each and every one of you, those of you who have organizations and those of you who do not. I definitely look forward to working with you guys this year. This is going to be an awesome year. What do you say? We're going to rock it? We're going to rock it. Yeah.
All right. Yes, and we have one more quick announcement.
I just wanted to add that Partners Resource Network and Raising Awesome Awareness is going to be doing a summer camp this summer to bring more community events. And then also the amazing Liberty Sheriff's Department has reached out to us. And on the 25th, they're going to be hosting a Cops and Kids with our kids, and they're going to be doing a dance battle. So we're still looking for dancers. So if any of y'all's kids, We would love to have y'all. Again, that's June
Now, y'all
25th.
don't want Mama Mimi out there because listen, baby.
She gonna have fans
Because I know I can rock it, baby. I may be 72 years old, but I can rock it, baby.
Yes.
She telling the truth.
So we wanted to say thank you to our essay and art contest winners. We had Sakavian and Natalie. Now these are kids that are trying to get scholarships, and so each month they write an essay. Each month they write a essay and they make a piece of art based on whatever the theme is for that month. And then also, I don't know if y'all know this about Mrs. Scott. She has a good partnership with Wheatley High School.
Yes.
And there's wonderful teachers there in the special ed department, Coach Carr and Miss Ayayi, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. And so she gets to go ahead and go on campus now. Since that's a big deal. These kids know her. They know Mrs. Scott. They look forward.
I didn't miss a beat. It was a pandemic, but I was with my kids on Zoom.
Zoom.
Zoom. Every month we was on Zoom.
And we have, I guess it was St. Patrick's Day. We had the king and queen that were announced. And so what these kids look forward to is if they behave and if they're nominated and they meet Mrs. Scott's criteria, then she...
they have to meet HISD. They have to meet Wheatley High School criteria.
And they get to be a crowned king and queen. So those are always very special, and it does mean a lot to these kids when they finally get to be the king or the queen.
Yes, and that program is now J&J Autism Voices.
Right there. Well, if you want to see more of our moms and grandmothers, if you want to hear some of their stories, I'm going to invite all the ladies to join our Embracing Diversity radio show Facebook page, and then feel free to put some more of your information down so that you can continue sharing with our people. And then we have a Mother's Day and Mental Health Awareness Day, May 7th. Is our virtual community outreach mental health and wellness event. I host it. Yes, from Filis Law Firm. Woo! And we get to have community leaders come on and share different things that they specialize in, and so we continue educating the kids that are in the scholarship program and their parents, and we get to show the kids different community leaders and give them achievable goals, and to see that, here's Officer Raul Collins.
Yes.
Beautiful, very passionate for our community. And he's a police officer. And so introducing this police officer on a monthly basis helps remove some of the
barriers,
fear that our kids have. We also do that with Spirit Day when we have the first responders versus the students in the tug of war. So there's all these events that Safe Diversity works on with the community and tries to help our kids with special needs and other children and adults in the community. So thank you all for showing up today. Thank you, Mrs. Scott and Zenova and Mr. Brown. We really appreciate all the work that all of you do. And, I think that's it.
Let's give one more shout out to Dr. Pena for her donation. Listen, we are looking for our May show, so we are looking for some sponsorship. So if anybody want to invite someone or come and make a donation, just let me, Attorney Filis know, and we will have them on the show to make their presentation anytime.
Yes.
All right.
So we are super excited.
All right.
Thank you.
Right,
Thank you so much. Same time, same place on next month.
Thank you.
All righty.
Bye,
you guys be
ladies.
blessed. Now let's go downstairs. Nick is waiting to get a picture of all of us together with the sign. So if you guys got time to go downstairs, we're going to get a picture in the lobby, okay? All righty. Thank you so much. Anybody else have anything else to say before we go?
We love you.
Yes, we love you.
And I love this. And I love
Thank you for having us.
All right. Love you guys too. Also, let's give one more shout out to our DJ. All right. Thank you, Tart. Thank